Welcome to We Talk English, your favorite English podcast. We're excited to have you with us today. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected for regular English learning podcasts. Let's get started.
All right, you ever just bite into something everyone's going crazy for, and you're like, really? This is IT.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, am I missing something? Is it me? Turns out, it's not just us. Taste is way more personal than we realize.
Yeah, way more to it than meets the eye. Or the tongue, I guess you'd say.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive on the science of taste. Why some people are just, those picky eaters.
Oh, we've all got our thoughts on that.
And hopefully you learn a little something about your own taste buds along the way. We're drawing on some super interesting stuff, actually, from an episode of the We Talk English podcast.
Really got me thinking about, how much we take taste for granted.
For real. They actually talked about the UK's favorite potato chip. Who knew that was even a thing, right?
Gotta be salt and vinegar, surely.
Hold that thought. We'll circle back to that one. But first, think about something you love to eat. Something that just hits the spot every time. Got it. Here's the thing. That feeling, it's not just about the food.
It's deeper than that, huh?
Way deeper. Your biology, your history with food, even just the whole culture around food plays a role.
Okay, now it's getting interesting. Let's break it down.
Let's talk taste buds.
Everyone's got them, but what's the deal? So you've got these little sensors on your tongue. Inside those, taste receptors. They're how we detect those basic tastes. Sweet, sour, salty, you know the drill.
Okay, so far so good, but why can I handle crazy hot spicy stuff, but my friend freaks out over black pepper? We got different taste buds or what?
That, my friend, is the magic of genetics. The types of taste receptors you have, even how many, all determined by your genes.
No way. You saying my spice tolerance is genetic?
Pretty much. There's actually a gene, TS2R38, super important for how we taste bitterness. And guess what? People have different variations.
Okay, because some people are hardwired for spice.
Some variations make you super sensitive to bitter, others not so much. You might be genetically predisposed to those bolder flavors.
Mind blown. Not just me being brave with the hot sauce, it's in my DNA.
You got it. And here's a little tidbit. A lot of early taste research focused mainly on people of European descent.
Really?
Only recently have scientists been studying diverse populations, Asian, African, indigenous communities, the whole spectrum.
Makes you realize how much we still don't know.
Exactly. Everyone's taste is literally unique, influenced by this crazy mix of nature, A&D, nurture. It's like having a personalized flavor map.
So when those fancy food critics weigh in, are they just built different?
That's a great question, and one we'll unpack right after the break.
It's like our brains are creating these flavor memories or something, right? Like comfort food, it just takes you back.
Totally. It's funny how a smell can just unlock a memory you haven't thought about in, forever. Scent and taste, they're powerful stuff.
Yeah, makes me think of my grandma's apple pie, brings back all these good memories, but then some foods, you just avoid them. Bad experience, maybe.
Right. Maybe you tried something once, didn't agree with you. Our brains are wired to avoid stuff that might be harmful. Food aversion, they call it, like an internal alarm bell going off.
Crazy how those early food moments really stick with you.
Huge impact. And it's not just our own experiences either. Culture is a big part of it too. Every culture has its thing, those unique flavors and ingredients.
So true. What one culture loves, another might think is the weirdest thing ever. It's funny, the more I try different cuisines, the more adventurous I've become with food.
That tracks. Trying new flavors, it can really open your mind, change what you thought tasted good.
It's kind of wild. Sometimes I wonder, how much of this good taste thing is just trends? Everyone's got to have the fancy coffee, the artisanal this or that. Am I really into it, or am I just buying into the hype?
It's a good question. There's so much pressure. What we should be eating and drinking. Hard to tell what you genuinely like sometimes versus what's trendy. Think about how some foods are tied to a certain lifestyle. You might like a brand for its image, not just the taste.
It's like trying to build your taste personality or something. Kind of cool, kind of creepy. So where does this all leave us? Our taste is this mix of our genes, our childhood, even marketing. What's an eater to do?
Realizing all this, it can actually make you more adventurous, not less.
Wait, really? How so?
Well, once you realize there's no right answer, no good taste, it takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
You worry less about what you should like and more about what you actually like.
Giving yourself permission to just explore. Without judgment.
Exactly. Imagine you're at the farmer's market, right? Not even thinking about trends, just curious. You see these tomatoes, all different colors, shapes. Maybe you're a little unsure, but you think, why not? Could be a whole new taste adventure.
Or even giving that one dish a second chance, the one everyone in your family loves, but you're just like, I'm good.
There you go. It's not about the food, it's the whole experience, those memories. And realizing our tastes change. What you find delicious now, maybe you wouldn't have touched years ago.
This deep dive has been wild. I mean, we're talking taste buds literally in our DNA, childhood memories, even marketing tricks. It's a lot.
And at the end of the day, what matters is
Mm.
everyone's different. We all bring something unique to the table, literally. No right or wrong, just the joy of tasting everything life has to offer.
Love that. So next time you see a dish that's a little out there, remember what we talked about. Trust your gut, be curious, and who knows? Maybe you'll discover your new favorite thing.
Yeah.
Happy eating, everyone.
And, again, thanks for joining us on We Talk English.